Hercules, known as Heracles in Greek mythology, is celebrated as the greatest hero of ancient Greece. Born as a superhero to Zeus and the mortal woman Alcmene, Hercules was destined for greatness from the outset. His prodigious strength was apparent even in infancy, when he strangled 2 serpents sent by Hera, the jealous wife of Zeus. However, his path to heroism was fraught with trials and tribulations, most notably encapsulated in the 12 labors. Racked by a fit of madness inflicted by Hera, Hercules tragically killed his own wife and children. In a bid for atonement, he sought guidance from the Oracle of Delphi, who instructed him to serve King Eurystheus of Tiryns for 12 years, and complete a series of seemingly impossible tasks known as the 12 labors. His first labor was to slay the Nemean Lion, a beast with an impenetrable hide. Hercules wrestled the lion and, utilizing his immense strength, finally choked it to death. He then wore the lion's skin as armor, making himself nearly invincible. His second labor was to vanquish the Lernaean Hydra, a serpent-like creature with multiple heads. Each time one head was severed, 2 more would grow in its place. With the help of his nephew Iolaus, Hercules burned the neck stumps to prevent regrowth and buried the immortal head under a rock. The third labor required Hercules to capture the golden hind of Artemis, a sacred and swift deer. After a year-long pursuit, he captured it without harming the creature. The fourth labor was to capture the Erymanthian boar, a monstrous beast terrorizing the region. Hercules chased it into thick snow and ensnared it. For his fifth labor, he was tasked with cleaning the Augean stables, which housed thousands of divine cattle and had not been cleaned for years. Hercules accomplished this by diverting the course of 2 rivers to wash out the filth in a single day. The sixth labor involved slaying the Stymphalian birds, man-eating creatures with metallic feathers. Hercules used a rattle given to him by the goddess Athena to startle the birds into flight, and then shot many of them down with his arrows. The seventh labor tasked him with capturing the Cretan bull, a majestic but wild creature. Hercules subdued it and brought it back to Eurystheus. The eighth labor required him to steal the mares of Diomedes, which were fed on human flesh. Hercules overpowered their master, King Diomedes, and tamed the vicious mares. The ninth labor involved obtaining the girdle of Hippolyta, the Amazonian queen. Though initially willing to give it to him, Hippolyta was tricked by Hera into attacking Hercules, leading to a fierce battle in which she was killed. Hercules then took the girdle. The 10th labor was to retrieve the cattle of the 3-bodied giant Geryon, which involved a long journey and many battles. Hercules ultimately slew Geryon and brought the cattle back. The 11th labor tasked Hercules with stealing the golden apples of the Hesperides. After various trials, he enlisted the help of Atlas, who retrieved the apples for him. The 12th and final labor was to capture Cerberus, the 3-headed guard dog of the underworld. With the permission of Hades, Hercules wrestled Cerberus into submission and brought him to Eurystheus, fulfilling his penance.